Testing, 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 testing. Hello. We'll wait for a few people to enter in before we start. Or I might just start anyway. Can't tell me what to do. Here we go.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. And this could be an important race for the RB driver.
Starting P5 gives them a great position off the line. If they manage the race right, well, it could get even better.
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One. The drivers
Hello,
are
Guzman.
ready and raring
Here we
to
go.
go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Before away we go, I have to retire these cars. Alright, are we locked in? We're locked in, let's go. Alright, Rafa head out first, Heyman in second.
Yeah.
Rafa close for the lead, still side by side. Rafa gets out in front. Heyman behind in second. The two newest cars battling for third. Hello, Guzman, how's it going? Like the baby's gonna take a position, Sherman's gonna pull in second, Blanco in third, Reed has overtaken Dawn. And Connor Brown, last car in the points. Oh, here he goes, looks for a move on David Dawn, not gonna happen there. Oh, Scott. Scott's last. Not good. Not good at all. The beautiful water here. Is it the St. Lawrence River, I believe? One of the largest rivers in North America. Rough end with the fastest lap, no surprise there. The weather forecast is no rain in sight. It is relatively cloudy. So we'll have a lot of clouds, but other than that, nothing will interrupt the racing today. Hello, Rafa. Welcome in. You're winning for now. Heyman under fire from the baby. The baby might be able to make a run up here. There he goes, looking to the inside. Heyman's gonna hold the position though. So Heyman with the successful defense against the baby this first lap. Raffahan up out to a 2-second lead. What a surprise there. Beautiful track. Now the baby looking to the inside. There he goes. He's going to get him there. That's the baby up to second. Heyman now looking back to the inside of the baby. Not going to happen there. The baby with the DRS. But that's Blanco. Looked to try to make a move on Sherman, but did not have enough there. Down this really long straight. Get so close to that wall. The baby is closing in a little bit on Rafa. Remember, these two cars battled it out last time at Mexico. Raffahan with the superior pit strategy, and pace came out on top. Raffahan is on the hard compound. The baby is on the soft. Interesting thing to know. Take a look at the tires. Rafa and Heyman on the hards. You guys on mediums. Most of the field on softs. Heyman really looking to get around the baby here. There we go. She's gonna make a move. Oh, maybe cut him off there. Blanco has gotten around Sherman. Now here's Heyman looking underneath the baby. Close there. Didn't get him that time. Might get him here. Both the Guzman cars are trying to get around the baby here in second. Rafa almost 3 seconds away now. Guzman trying to go. Patience, Guzman. There you go. Perfect for Rafa, who continues to pull away. Heyman now going to try the outside of the baby. Not able to hold it there. Ooh, he cut a little bit there, but I think he'll be fine. The baby is difficult to get around. Jimmy Dawn looking to get around Carson Sherman back there. Not happening there. Connor Brown still hanging on to the last point position. Only 6 laps in. See how long the baby can hang on. Not a good corner there from Heyman. Heyman still struggling to get around the baby. Dylan, hello, you are in class. Rafa Hen is out front. And Emilio is in 10th. Rafa Hen is almost 3 seconds ahead of the baby, who is holding up the rest of the field. Can they get around for the baby car? Buzz was ready to resurrect the baby. Okay. The long race. The long race, brother. We do have two separate packs here. If you look, Shin Hattie and the rest of the AI only cars are mostly back here. As Shin just got passed there by Nick Zentz. Well, grounding Zentz team. Scott is really struggling here at Canada. But back here, Heyman with the DRS open has another run. Inside, back to the outside. The baby defending like crazy. Oh, he's got the wheels ahead. There he goes. He's got him. Seth Heyman is around the baby. Heyman in the second. Now let's see if Blanco can do the same. He saw what the formula was there. Blanco had to wait till that same part of the track and try it again. Oh, no way. The baby got back around Heyman. Seth, no. Hello, Blanco. David Dawn might get around Carson Sherman, though he does. Dawn has finally got around Sherman. Rafa Hen is only a second and a half ahead now. Blanco, you just stopped by the track. Congrats on the beach day today. It was a good day for it too. Nice and sunny. They're almost within DRS range of Rafa. Remember, Rafa's on the hard compound. The baby is on the soft. Get him here. Not able to get him there. Have to get him on his back straightaway once again. Kind of the front straightaway, honestly, a little bit. They're within a second of Rafa Hen. Alright, Rafa Hen is back within the pack. It's going to be harder for Heyman to pass now that the baby will have DRS when he's behind Rafa. Okay, side note, Scott needs to speed up. This is my team. Why are you in dead last? I mean, 11 isn't too good either, but still. David Dawn is behind Blanco now. The baby blocking all the way down to the bottom of the track. They almost had Rafa. Now Rafa's back to a 2-second gap. this is a good shot to pass him here. Heyman's going to try to go around the outside. The baby's going to block. He's blocking him all across the track. Holy cow. This is some real dangerous driving by the baby. Continuing to watch the baby defend like life depends on it. Listen, the baby's on the soft compound. He's got to pit soon at the 11 laps. Take a look at the tire wear. Yeah, 50 to 70. Blanco, the bad part is Blanco's on the soft tire as well. So Heyman and Hen are on the same strategy. If Heyman was in fresh air, he'd probably be keeping pace with Rafa. Heyman win. Hello, Seth Heyman. You're actually in third right now. You've been working on second for about 10 laps. Here, he's to the inside of the baby. This could be it. Side by side. The baby trying to hang in there. He's not going to get it. Heyman with the DRS. He'll get around. No, Mikey. That is so not right. Oh, Blanco's going to try to get him here, too. Excellent pass there by the government car. They both got around the baby there. The baby who just set the fastest lap, by the way. Fastest lap to the baby. Now the two government cars are trying to catch Rafa. They have a 3.5 second gap to try to make up. You can tell the pace difference and look how much they've already passed the baby. The baby will now try to hold up the next car behind him. Blanco, it looks like a switch is happening as Blanco, the Canadian driver, will take the second spot. David Dawn, who's got around the baby now. The baby is falling off. Connor Brown and Sam Bell fighting for the last point spot. .5 seconds is the gap between Blanco and Rafa. Fastest lap just got set there by Daniel Blanco, the Canadian driver. Closed that gap from a 3-second gap to a 2-second gap. In that lap, Heyman followed the entire tracks behind. Sherman and the baby still running close to each other. Looks like the newest cars are battling each other now. Blanco's now cut the gap down to less than a second. He might get DRS here. No, I don't believe so. But he is in the draft of Rafa Hen. Could see a pass for the lead here. Fastest lap just got set by Seth Heyman, the other Dutchman car. Here's Blanco looking to the inside of Rafa. And he... not yet. Side by side for the lead. Wheel to wheel. entering this really tight hairpin. Blanco has the advantage, and he will likely get it here. He does. Heyman's here as well, but Rafa and Heyman will have DRS. David Dawn is approaching position. Here's Rafa Hen, look to the inside, has to go back to the outside. Rafa Hen back to the inside again. He's to the inside of Blanco. Close. Still side by side. Who gets the DRS? It's Rafa. Rafa Hen. A successful defense there. Gets back around. Blanco retains the lead. 15 laps out of 70 right now. David Dawn in fourth and about 1 second back. There he is in the Tyler Red Bull. There goes Blanco, same place he made the move last time, and he's back around Rafa. Have our first car in pit lane. This is the Joseph Hayes Alpine of Sammy Duff. Soft on soft. I don't know about that strategy. But Rafa Hen has got back around. It looks like it's going to be a 4-car battle if David Dawn can manage to match the pace of these leaders. He's slowly starting to fall off. Put behind him is the newest car, the baby and Sherman. And the rest of the field is behind. Sammy Duff out on soft. That's an interesting strategy. We'll see how that goes. Hello, Brendan Reed. Welcome in, welcome in. We're currently running 6th in the points. Struggling to get around Sherman. And the baby out on the medium side. Blanco's starting to fall off a little bit. These soft tires are starting to lose their grip. Hello, David Dawn. Good to see everybody here. Brendan, David, Seth, Guzman, Dylan. I think it's everywhere. Blanco as well. Can't forget Blanco. I think he's listening on his car right now, which is awesome. We might see Blanco pit this time around. The lead is between these top 3. Guzman just wants a win. No pits yet. New fastest lap by Rafa Hen. Carson Sherman enters the pit lane. Seth Heyman in the hard compound has gotten around Daniel Blanco. Blanco should be coming in this time by, I would assume. There goes Sherman. Paul Menard. pit lane. But Rappahan has pulled away now. Still, if it goes on like this and no shenanigans happen, it looks like a double podium for Guzman. Next on the card is David, who's 5 seconds back. Reed is 2.5 seconds. Bell, Emilio, and then Connor Brown. We are in the middle of a pit cycle. Big gap there between them and NR. Rappahan on the hard compound. Heyman. Blanco's still staying out. That's an interesting move on these soft tires. Oh, here's David Dawn coming down pit lane. Pit lane. They went onto the hard compound there. Decent stuff. Could have been better. Might be 2 in a row for Rappahan here. Don't want to call it already, but he's got a 5-second lead over Heyman on the same tire strategy. Possible podium for Brendan Reed. Should see Blanco coming this time by. Really? Okay, Blanco's not going to come in. He's going to pass. See if maybe he can put a dent into Rappahan. Look at the tire wear. Oh, here comes Brendan Reed down pit lane. We'll watch this. Soft tire for Brendan Reed. That's an interesting strategy. Don't know how I feel about that. Here comes NR 2003. See what they do. Here's Scott. Oh, here comes Scott as well. Double stop for the McLaren team. Easy for both of them. Jacob Woods is out. Nick Zentz is out. Blanco and Heyman still out there on the track. Lap 20 out of 70 so far. So over a quarter of the way through this race already. Emilio does need to lock in. Unfortunately, I don't think Emilio's ever been to a single stream, so kind of difficult there. That's all car right there in fourth. Blanco's still not in the pit lane. Yeah, David, you had a slow-ish stop. Not a major issue there, but Reed did get around you. Tyler might be plotting something, that's why. Emilio and Lebet in the pits. And Heyman Blanco is firmly out of DRS range. I look at the timers. Yeah, 29%. Blanco should have pit a while ago. Don't know what Blanco is doing. If anybody is in the NASCAR Historic Series, I plan to run a couple races of those tonight. And where this is more of a formal presentation, the NASCAR Historic Series is more of a just watching the race at the bar with a couple friends kind of thing. And here comes Blanco in pit road. We will pay attention to this closely. He is one of the three who has a realistic shot to win. Let's watch closely, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Onto the hard compound. Decent stop. Could have been a little bit faster, but not bad. So there's Blanco out. No major problem. He's going on to the hard compound. So Blanco outward now. Left waiting. Of course, Rafa Hen and Heyman, the only two cars to start on the hard compound. Heyman, being behind his teammate, his tires are a little bit more worn. Connor Brown also has not hit. He's still out here on the mediums. So there's everybody's tires. Yeah, the top three have not stopped. Starting with Connor Brown, Heyman, and Rafa Hen. Beautiful graphics here on this game. Love that, love that. Yeah, Blanco, you went into the pits. What a mistake. Is the wear on? What's the wear at? Love that guy. Gordon Freeman is dead last. Not good for him. They were looking for a better result. Connor Brown is entering the pit lane. Here we go. The hard tire is going to dead last. That's the hard compound on for them, and he's off of that as well. So it's just between Heyman, Hen, and Blanco, who is, oh no, Blanco is behind the baby. This is not good. No good for Blanco. Brendan Reed right behind him as well. Remember, Reed's on the soft though. Blanco is on the hard. If you can. Giving Blanco a lot of problems here. The baby, I believe, is on the soft compound again. The baby's on the medium, but Blanco's on the hards. Heyman and Rafa pulling away. We're all watching Blanco now. And Reed as well. Close battling there by the two Red Bull branded cars. Completely clean race so far. 75 laps in as the baby just set the fastest lap on mediums. Brendan Reed under fire from Carson Sherman. Sherman has got grabbed. Carga. David is up here as well, so really honestly anybody from the top 7, if a little bit of luck is on their side, has a chance at a podium. It is on the top 7, I would say. I think everybody in the top 7 is going to get points no matter what. They're 4 seconds ahead of Bell. Bell's the last car in on turns. For real, Guzman, for real. Although the only thing, really the branding is just kind of the aesthetic and the look of your team. There's not really a top Red Bull team. It's the Guzman team. Then like this is the Tyler team. Just how this is the NR team. Rafa Hen still has not pit, but he is out and he is flying. Heyman is keeping the gap at around 7 seconds. We'll see. 50 to 56. Heyman's doing a good job managing his tires. That gap is slowly starting to close. He may try to undercut Rafa Hen. Try to gain a little bit of time on him. I don't really know what you would do in this situation. But Blanco has lost 2 spots now, and Sherman's got him. David, I don't think that's what he meant. I think he meant something just a little bit different than that. And wow, there is Sherman. Everybody's here. Oh, here comes Seth Heyman in the pits. Heyman has first car to pit. We'll see if Rafa comes in next time by. Here we go. Good stop there for the Guzman team. Nice and quick. Heyman going on to the soft tire. Interesting. They're going to try to get up to Rafa using the soft tire. We'll see, but unfortunately he's behind the baby, which is not a good thing you want. We'll see if Rafa Hen is forced to come in this time, or he has such a gap. He could stay out another lap or two, I would say. Little fighting there between drivers, Heyman and Reed. Blanco still up there. We'll watch Rafa Hen as he comes down the river straightaway. Rafa will stay out a lap here. He has the gap to do so. Maybe a second. Heyman is in third. Not a lot of traffic around him, which is good. Sherman is holding up Blanco and two Tyler cars. We'll see if maybe Blanco can get around them here with the DRS open. Entering the Wall of Champions. Little turn area thing. Blanco all the way down to the bottom. Sherman is defending. Defends all the way down to the bottom. Both of these newest cars have been defending the entire track. Yeah, that's true. They are kind of Red Bull drivers. Actually, they really are Red Bull drivers. Back in my day, it was Toro Rosso, but you know, whatever. Gordon Freeman not having a good day. He's about to get lapped here. 9 seconds behind Scott. In a racing thing is not very good. Seth Heyman has reached the back of the baby. There he is. We'll see if he can get around. He's looking to do it right now. On the soft compound, trying to hold the momentum around the outside. Not going to happen there. If he can get a good exit on this corner, he will certainly get him on the end straightaway. Not a great exit there by Heyman, but should be enough to get around. How much will the baby defend? Probably look low. The baby will have to go high. There he goes. Hold the wheels up there. What a lunge. Incredible move there by Seth Heyman. Gets around, gets the position. And Heyman is off and away in second with DRS open. Beautiful move. Absolutely textbook. Nothing the baby can do there to stop him. While we were watching that, Blanco has gotten around cars from Sherman well. So both government cars are around the NASCAR newest cars. The baby is banned. Don't know if we can ban the baby. The baby equals Latifi. The baby got second last week. I expect to see Rafa Hen coming in soon. He's coming up to the pit, so we will find out shortly. Baby trying to hold position there on Heyman. Try to possibly challenge. We'll see if Rafa Hen comes in. Nope, not yet. Rafa Hen continues to stay out. Take a look at the last lap. Tired at 50%. Rafa could stay out there for a while longer. But Seth Heyman is gaining 1 second every lap Rafa Hen stays out there, though. Mazepin was good. Yeah, he might get Ferrari strategied. We'll see. We are over 1/3 of the way through this race. We'll see what happens to Rafa. Yeah, Ferrari might. They most certainly might. Back over here to the baby is putting pressure on Seth Heyman. On those medium tires, he is keeping pace. That's true, Seth, that's true. We could absolutely have development programs. Seth, I appreciate you saying that, but Rafa Hen won last week at Mexico. Oh, and the baby using DRS has gotten around Heyman. So the baby's still out there, and Sherman has gotten around Blanco as well. And Rafa continues to stay out. 30 laps on these tires. He could probably stay out there for another few as well. Sam Bell holding on to the last points position. Then it's Reed, Dawn, Blanco. Honestly, everyone in the top 7 has a shot at a podium, let alone, with a lot of luck, a win. Heyman back around the baby. Rafa Hen stays out another lap. Take a look at the tires. 46%. Oh, he could stay out there for a while longer. He's still losing about a second a lap, though. 18 seconds compared to Heyman. If Heyman wasn't battling the baby, I think he would close in a little bit more. Blanco broken free of Sherman, who's holding up the 2 Red Bull Tyler cars. Heyman is almost free of the baby. The baby's still hanging in with him. I was just checking the weather there. I saw there was a 5% chance of rain. There is still confirmed no rain for this race, so 95% chance no rain. If there is, it's like a little sprinkle, then that's it. But Heyman is now 16 seconds behind Rafa, so another second he gained there. And Rafa stays out another lap. Heyman's on the soft compound tire as well. He's taking care of it, though, pretty well. Blanco, now that he's, well, not free anymore, Sherman is there. Both of these Guzman cars just cannot shake the newest cars. Rafa still not pitting again. Heyman and the baby still battling. Good defense there by Seth Heyman. If Rafa stays out again here, he's going to stay for, I think, half of this race out on one set of tires. And he can definitely do it, too. He's got the tire life to do it. But Heyman is gaining. He's gaining another second each lap. Hello, Jacob Woods. Welcome in. You will get skill. Woods, you're having a better day today. You're in 14th. Considering you're in a Joseph Hayes car. It's pretty good. You're ahead of Scott and a few others. Still alive, still racing around. Rafahen not pitting again. The gap is now 13 seconds. Who owns Alpine? That is Joseph Hayes. Joseph Hayes has Sammy Duck and Jacob Woods. I can go through all the teams, actually, if you want. Mercedes is an AI team because we did not have enough team members. Williams is owned by Shy Turtle, so he has Paul Menard and Joshua Levitt. McLaren is the NR and Scott marriage team, owned by both of us, driven by both of us. Kick is also an AI team, but they have player drivers. That's really around the inexpense because we did not have enough people, or not have enough team members. Then Alpine is Joseph Hayes. They have Woods and Duff. Aston Martin is Backrunner. He has Brown and Bell. Ferrari is Dylan Martinez. He has Hen and Emilio. Then Tyler is Red Bull, who has Dawn and Reed. NASCAR's newest is Haas, who has Sherman and a baby. And Dozens is Racing Bulls with Blanco and Heyman. Rafahen still has not pit, so Rafahen has stayed out. We are halfway through this race. Halfway through, and Rafa still has not pit. Here comes the baby now, looking to get around Heyman, and he will. Woods, I also agree with you. I love this track a lot. It's really pretty. It's really fun to race at. Canada's an awesome spot to be in. Just like as a country. So, really awesome track. Awesome venue. I love the water. Very happy to be coming here to race. So far, this race has been completely clean. Not a single incident has happened. Let's see if Rafa comes down the pit sometime by. I would imagine he will. Really? Okay, Rafa. I think you're staying out there a little bit too much, buddy. Unless he's gonna try to do this race in a one-stop, he might go from hard to medium. In that case, he'd have to stay out at least like another 4 or 5 laps to get 40, so then it's 30. But even then, 30 laps on a set of medium tires would be really difficult. I would say pit now. Put softs on. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a race engineer. I don't have to do this stuff. I just commentate. I just say what I see. I couldn't do all this. I have an F1 manager player career, and there's a reason I got fired from Haas, who was the worst team. I managed to score 1 point, though. Kevin Magnussen and I scored 1 point, so that was really cool. So I do know how to do a little something. But the baby and Heyman have not been able to get away from each other. Same thing with Blanco and Sherman. Still not being able to get away from each other. But here comes Rafahen. Rafahen has finally pit on lap 36 out of 70. Let's see, it should be the mediums going on. Yep, there it is. There we go. Normal stop there for Rafahen. He's in and out. But he will have to deal with lap traffic, as this puts Seth Heyman in the front. 10-piece nugget. Agreed. I'm getting dinner after this. If anybody's in the historical league, maybe I will put the race on while I eat dinner. So Rafa's dropped back down to 7th, but he's on the medium compound. Interesting, I don't know. catch up to Reed first. No incidents at all. We're over halfway through this race, which is really good. Yep, Guzman, no Ferrari disaster. Now the question is, can Rafa stay out on medium tires for 33 laps? And first of all, will that be fast enough? Will the one stop be faster than the two stop strategy? Second, do they, I don't know. We'll see how this race goes. The two Red Bulls have been neck and neck though, David Dawn and Brendan Reed. A Heyman win could certainly be in the works. Anyone in this top 7 has a realistic shot, I would say. Now, if you're Bell or Beck, it's pretty much a wrap. Now, Bell and Emilio are fighting for the last position for points. Each is the last position that gets points, so they are fighting for that. Really impressed by the Kick Sauber team being 12th and 13th. That is impressive. Oh, I thought he just went off there. They're pitting. Heyman has finally broken away from the baby. He's a second and a half away. Blanco has not broken free from Sherman though. The baby can't beat Chuck Norris. He couldn't handle the pace. He couldn't keep up. Amelia's gotten around for the last position. Rafa has reached the back of the parade here. See what he does to get around these guys, and he just set the fastest lap of the race. 1 minute and 14 seconds. There he goes. There's one. Quick pass there by Rafa. Gets around Brendan Reed. Now he was able to get around David Dawn. And Heyman is now 3 seconds away. As Blanco looks to get around the baby. And looks like he's going to do it. Impressive move there by Blanco, but he gets it done. So, right now, Guzman 1-2 at the moment. Hello, Dylan. Welcome back. Let's not try to talk like Scott there. Not the best thing, but Rafa is doing a possible one-stop strategy. He just stopped a couple laps ago. Came out 7th, and he's now made his way to 5th. But the problem is, there's a 3-second gap in between him and Sherman. Oh my god, that scared me. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, newest disaster class. There's no way this double stop works. This double stop is not gonna work. Oh my god, disaster. Disaster. Get it? Disaster? That's funny. It's not funny for the Haas team though, as they just destroyed Carson Sherman's race there. So Sherman is out. So there's now only 6 cars, realistically, that could win here today. Heyman, Blanco, Rafa Hen, Dawn, Reed, that's 5. And 6, I would still say the baby has a shot. Other than that, though, that's it. Rafa Hen has 3 seconds to catch up to Daniel Blanco. You know, Haas does use Ferrari engine and parts. We have only 30 laps to go. 3-0. 30 laps to go. Brendan Reed is entering the pit lane for possibly his final time. Softs going on. Oh, they're going to put parts for... I guess that kind of makes sense. Interesting strat. We'll see if it works out. So that's Reed and through the pit. Rafahen is not gaining on Daniel. That Dylan Carr has stalled out. What tire is Rafa on? Here's everybody's tires. Heyman's on the soft, Blanco's on the hard, and Rafa is on the mediums. David is on the hard. Scott is in the pit lane. And the baby's on the hard. And where's the other guy? Reed is also on the hard. The first car who stopped is the baby. So the baby's trying the short pit strategy. We'll see if that works. Yeah, I would have went with the mediums. A hard tire from there is interesting. Heyman and Blanco. Blanco might not have to pit again. 62%. No, he is going to have to pit again. Maybe Blanco goes soft, hard, soft would be the call. Heyman's definitely got to pit. Rafa, it's going to be close. I mean, I think, honestly, I think with Rafa Hen, I think he could realistically stay out on the mediums. But I don't know if that's going to be the fastest strategy. I don't know if that's going to outpace the other cars. We'll see, though. Right now, Seth Heyman is running fast in the front on the softs. Heyman 100% has to stop again. I would expect to see him go onto the mediums probably in maybe 5-7 laps. Definitely keep him out though, he's making good time. Right now, Bell and Emilio are fighting for what will end up being around 8th place. So this is the last points position. Bell and Emilio. Bell all the way down to the bottom. Emilio blocking him all the way down the track. No incidents at all. Completely clean race so far, which is awesome to see. Baby, likely to go the rest of this race on that tire, I would assume. The same for Brendan Reed. Here's Heyman and Blanco. Heyman might be pitting. No? Yeah. Dylan's asking if Rafa is okay. Rafa is okay. He's on the mediums. Don't know what the plan is. I don't know if maybe he's going slow. I mean, only 84% on mediums is pretty good. He might try to make the rest of the way on the medium tire. Which is interesting, to say the least. Yeah, poor newest car, for real. It's okay, he's not here. But Blanco is within range of Seth Heyman. Long look to the inside, Heyman is blocking. We'll see how long Heyman will stay out here on the tires, but as of then, Rafa has gained a second. Rafa a second and a half behind. Blanco, it's time to go. fastest lap just got set by the baby. The baby, let's go. Might not be all over for news. Don't worry, this is F1. The lap card will get out of the way. Don't know if Rafa's on a 1 or 2 stop. Idea. I honestly, I'm leaning on 1 stop. Might be what they're doing. Good move there by him. He's not going to block Blanco. He's going to let Blanco through. Oh no, he's going to pit. So here goes Seth Heyman in. We know they're battling for the lead, but we're going to watch Heyman. This is a top 3 car. Good. Back up here to the front. Blanco and Rafa. Rafa's still right behind. Oh no,
Now
not
we
me.
should be able to take a look here. Now this is what happened as they took turn 8. And the car just
Oops.
locks. They took a gamble and it was just too late.
I pulled a Sebastian Vettel there. Or Sebastian Vettel, sorry. Not a real fan if I mispronounce that. Here comes Rafa Hen to the inside. Looking to make the move. He's got around. That was our first any kind of incident all day. It was just a lock by some bad driver. Cousin not happy with the stop there for Heyman. Medium is definitely the right call. Cousin not a fan of what his team is doing. Emilio and Bell are still battling there on those old tires. The baby's looking to get around both of these guys if he can. He's faster than both of them. Seth Heyman is there behind as well. Heyman's definitely going to get around the baby here, I'd say. Heyman's called the back end of this car here. Hopefully we'll see what the baby can get done. Nothing. For now, though, for now. So we have 22 laps to go. 22 for Logano. These two morons up here will not stop battling. Rafa and Heyman still battling. Or sorry, the baby. I mean. Racing is happening. Just in case you guys didn't know. Bell and Emilio have caused a movable roadblock here. The baby and Heyman are not able to get around. I think it's going to be between Hen and Blanco. Well, the fastest lap just got set by David Dawn. No, Brendan Reed. Dawn's in third. That's Brendan Reed on the fresh, hard tires. So Rafa Hen is 7 seconds in front of Blanco. This race becomes two things. First of all, can Rafa make it another 20 laps on mediums at 71%? When did he pit? We're halfway to go. It's going to be tight. It's going to be difficult here for Rafa to make it. If Rafa can make it on the mediums though, that's the race over. If Rafa can't make it, it's up to Blanco is still in clean air. So is David. David's still in this. Not Emilio. Not Bell. Heyman's got around the baby, but they've still not got around Bell or Emilio. Bell and Emilio are really costing this race. I know they're fighting for the last point position when the pit cycle cycles out, but well, actually Emilio's kind of pulled away. But how did he stop him though? Yeah, he's about to. Yeah, 39%. David Dawn is 35%. He should be coming this time by. Probably for mediums, I would say. Or he tries to stay out a little bit. David coming in this time? No, not yet. So the immovable Bell, Heyman and the baby have both struggled to get around. David, I don't know about podium speed. I don't know. You have not hit yet. This is why you are here. Albeit Hen and Blanco have also not hit as well. Hen is pulling away on these soft tires. 68%. I don't think he can make it to the end on this set. 20 laps is a lot to ask. He has the gas. I think even Rafa could pit here at this point, and unless Blanco is able to pit now for mediums, push really hard, maybe even then, I think Rafa's got this in the bag if this race plays out the same. David, are you talking to me? I am not muted. Out here trying to say I was muted. I was not muted. Yeah. But yeah, I think this is all Rafa's race to lose now. Sir Rafa Hen. The baby still. Seth Heyman has gotten around Emilio, though. Now the back bumper of David Dawn, who is also out here on like 30% tires. Really tough. Let's look at the tire wear. Heyman's keeping him okay. 81% is not the best, but he's going to get around David here. Rafa at 65 is not going to make it. Either is Blanco. Blanco is not a good fit now. He's not going to pit. David's got to be coming in this time by, though. He's been out way too long. I2, 1 frame. Yep, there he goes. Oh. Bell almost had a collision there going to pit lane. Really good stop there for David in the Red Bull. I didn't even see what he put on medium. There's Bell. There's Bell out. Rafa ahead now 14 seconds ahead. Blanco and Heyman. Heyman on the mediums. A much better shot. Heyman's going to try to make it the rest of the way on mediums, and I think he has a better chance of doing so than Rafa. He's running good laps too. What does David do? David had pit. Blanco I2 1 cram. I don't know if I said that already, but I2 cram. Seth and David are friends. They're going to work together. I like that. That's cool. Our driver of the day has got to be Scott. He's risen from dead last to 15th, which is very impressive for him. In front of Jacob Woods and William Roundy and Paul Menard. Gordon Freeman not having the best day so far. He's struggled all day. Shin is having a pretty good day here in Canada at 12th. Oh, Blanco has come down pit lane. And he pit for mediums. So Blanco is out on mediums. All right. How long is Rafa going to stay out now? Can Rafa stay out? Is Rafa going to go all the way on this set of tires? 16 laps to go. Or is he going to pit? If he stays out too long, he's going to get jumped by either Heyman or Blanco. The Heyman is in the spot to get the win here if Rafa has to pit, or if Blanco is able to cut through this traffic efficiently. He could overtake Heyman and get the win himself. But it's all about Rafa. Rafa's going to stay out here another lap. That's good for both Guzman cars. Shin Hattie is not bad in the skill wise, but she's bad in the looks wise. Shout out Shin. Reed in 4th. What's his tire? He's on the same strategy as the baby. So the baby's up here. They're just gonna probably try to ride out the rest of this race up here. They're gonna get themselves some safe points. Depending on how it plays out, they might get some pretty good points as well. It's all about the car to watch is Blanco to see how he cuts through this traffic. Let's look at the last lap. The baby and Sherman somehow running green. I don't know what the newest cars are doing, but they're doing something. Blanco running yellows right now is not good. Blanco's got to pick up the pace. 15 laps to go and Rafa crosses the line. There we go. Blanco's running a green. He heard me. Guzman, he heard your support. Now behind Emilio. Should get the DRS for him. Open the DRS, Daniel. Well, he gets around as Emilio finally comes into the pit lane. 34 seconds to Rafa. Seth Heyman is 10 seconds in front. $15 to go. Dylan, I know you Dylan, I know you were in class for a little bit. We have had only one incident all day, and that incident was me locking up in the Sebastian Vettel corner right here. I did the same thing he did, like I went off into the grass or paved. Uh-oh. Not a good stop here for the team. Anyway, Rafa hadn't stayed out another lap. I don't know if 24 seconds is enough of a pit, like if Rafa pits and comes out, is 24 seconds enough for Hen to jump in? Dylan, I don't think Emilio's going to do any better until he shows up to a stream. But 24, 33. Remember that. Heyman 24, Blanco 33. Blanco's got to pick up the pace a little bit. Is Hen running yellow? Yeah, Hen's running yellow sector, so is Heyman. Blanco's running 1 green, 2 yellow. Don't know if Rafa's gonna stay out. He might be able to make it. 56%? Realistically, he could. Heyman, about 15% higher than him. But that's too much of a gap to close. This might be Rafa's race to win. I think he's got it. Mostly in the bag. Rafa has half of the field left, 11th to 20th. Far left down. I will say the classic Hapsburg line. We'll see if Rafa Hen is able to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory. 23 seconds lead. Should be able to manage the tires. The worst thing they could do is to try to stay out on these tires, realize they can't, and then pit with not enough time to utilize their other tires. Dylan says those tires are low, so we might see Rafa pitting soon. 23 seconds, I think, is enough that even Rafa could pit and then jump past back around Heyman with the tires. Blanco is not catching traffic. Blanco, we need green sectors from you. You're on fresh tires. We need green. Well, he's behind traffic right now. Is the problem. I mean, he's running a second and a half faster than Rafa. He's just behind these two buffoons at the moment. We're looking like Lando Norris. Uh-oh. Huh? What happened? What do you mean Sector 1? Where? Paul
Right there.
Menard.
You can take a look now. Things were going smoothly, and the controls lost.
Paul Menard self-spin. Nothing to be alarmed about, everybody. Just a Paul Menard self-spin. Well, that's our first spin of the race. Or anything more than a lockup. Had us worried there, but still nothing. Rafa Hen is coming around to 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Blanco is still stuck behind these buffoons. You see the McLaren getting out of the way. Good job by the McLaren drivers. Both McLaren drivers are really good, really talented, really good people. Yeah, we've not had a Wall of Champions incident yet. Blanco's going to try to go around the outside of David. Not going to happen there. He's trying the outside. Oh, he's going to get him. Oh, he's not going to get him. No. Rafa Hen's still staying out. 10 to go. Or almost 10 to go. 11. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Dylan. I think at this point, we're past. Yo, who is this green car? Is this Nick? No, that's Roundy. Roundy, get out of the way. People are racing up here, Roundy. Let's see if Rafa Hen pits this time by. If he doesn't pit here, he's going the rest of the race, I would say, and he is. Rafa's going to try to make it 52%, 51% on tires. I think he managed well. He should be able to do it. As long as nothing crazy happens. Rafa should have this in the bag. A 21 gap over Heyman as well. If he's committed to this strategy, he can slow down that pace as much as he needs to. Because Blanco is unable to get around Reed and Sherman. Heyman did not have the... Heyman was playing if Hen would pit and then defending from there, but Hen doesn't pit. Heyman's still going to get a good second place. Fastest lap just got set by David Dillon. Impressive. Yeah, at this point, Blanco's no longer going for the win. He needs good points though. Sixth place still gets him some points, but I mean, fourth place is right there. Blanco's got to get around. He's got to get rid. I think the top two are solidly where they are. The baby's probably got the podium locked out as well. Yellow, oh no. No! Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh no. Rafa, why? Why would you make that move? Rafa, no. Oh no. Rafa, no. Was that Scott? It was Scott. He made contact with Scott. Rafa, no. Oh my gosh, again. Okay, he's still in front of Heyman. He's still the 19-second. Okay, the 10-second lead. Oh my gosh. The 10-second lead. His tires took a lot of damage from that as well. They're down to 46%. It's not over. It's not over. Stay calm, Ferrari crew. He turned in on him. His wheels weren't there. Me? That was me? Okay, that was my fault apparently. I'm sorry. That was my corner though. Alright, yeah, I'm taking Rafa's skill points down for that. Alright. 8 seconds. There he is. No, that's Guzman. There he is. There's Rafa. There's... Oh no. They're gonna pit. Oh, they gotta replace the front wing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Ralph, I'm so sorry. No way. More bad luck has struck the Ferrari team. They could have stayed out. Now it's Blanco's gotten around. There's a Guzman 1-2. What's the gap between Rafa and the leader? 16 seconds. I don't think he's going to make up in like 6 laps, 7 laps. He's running yellows too, behind all these other cars. Too much traffic. Blanco's running greens. Don't know if Blanco could catch. 6 seconds. Thank you, league owner. I did not collude to make this happen. It was the AI. Blanco just set the fastest lap of the race. See if Rafa can get around Sherman. Blanco at 16-second gap with 6 laps to go. He has about 6 or 7 seconds. There's Rafa Hen around Carson Sherman. So Rafa keeping top 5. Daniel 5.4. I don't think he's catching enough. Sherman move. Now it's Brendan Reed. This race went so incident free for so long, the lap cars are having an impact. Go to the outside, Rafa. What are you doing? Or just lunge it in there. That's how you get. That's how it happened the first time. 4.8 on Blanco. Don't think Blanco's gonna catch Heyman. Heyman is on Agent 47% Saggers. Rafa just set a purple sector as well when they're not behind traffic. 13 seconds behind the leader. Too much. Rafa's looking to possibly make the move here. Not enough. Too many lap cars. He might catch Reed though. Or sorry, the baby I mean. 5 laps. Blanco at 4.4. Don't think that's enough time for him to catch Heyman. It might be though. So Rafa looking at the outside. Dive back to the inside. Has it there. And he will get around Brendan Reed. So Rafa to the top 4. I think he might be able to get to the top 3 maybe, but that would be it. It's up to see if Blanco is able to catch Heyman. That's the last lap. Blanco was just under a second faster. 3.6 on the leader. The race for first isn't over. Keys, bro. Blanco at 3 seconds. There's Heyman and there's Blanco. Blanco trying to get a home win in Canada. We only come to Canada once a year. Actually, we only go to each country once a year that we go to, aside from the United States, which we visit 3 times. Once in the east, once in the central, and once in the west. Speaking of that, our next race is the Western America race. That is at the Las Vegas Street Circuit, so excited to do that next week. I believe that's our first night race as well. That might be the only night race on the schedule. Yeah, that's the only night race on the schedule, so that will be fun. Excited for that. Blanco, 2.1. It is not over for the lead yet. Rafa is looking to get into the podium though, as he gains on the lead. Blanco within 2 seconds now. Three laps to go. Blanco not a good lap there. He lost time to Heyman. the baby move. Dude, what is this Alpine doing? Joseph Hayes, get out of the way, bro. Blanco within 1.2. Rafa DRS out to the outside. Nothing there. Back here to second. Less than 2 laps to go. Blanco is there. Those lap cars killed Blanca's momentum. One lap to go. Broke out of the way. If he can get within DRS range after that final hairpin, he'd have a chance. He'd have one shot. I don't think he's going to get there in time, but I think Heyman's got this in the bag. Blanco's there, but with just one turn, it's not going to be enough, probably. Well, he's in DRS range. Hang on. Oh my gosh, he's right there. Here he is. He's got the DRS to the inside. Not enough momentum. Can't find a way around. Or maybe he sends it in. Oh, it's side by side. Wheel to wheel to the end. Oh my God, Blanco got him. Daniel Blanco with a photo finish. And Rafa Hen with the fastest lap just to say, hey guys, I was the fastest car in this race, but Daniel Blanco. Holy cow.
It's a win for RB.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a photo finish like that.
Just
Genuinely.
amazing. I think that's a race that people will be talking about for years to come.
Oh my gosh. Blanco with the win. No way. He got a photo finish in F1. Oh, who's on the track? Oh, it's me. As if I haven't caused enough problems in this race. By 0.000.
Unfortunately, that ended up being a disastrous day.
Look at the time. 0.06 is crazy. Rafa set the fastest lap there at the end. 0.06 is crazy work. 0.06. Hang on, let me do this up here. There we go. Data view. Oh, cool. interval 0.000. Can I see that last lap? It doesn't even say anything. Drivers' Championship. There is Blanco has taken the lead over Rafa Hen. Behind him is DaBaby, David Dawn, and Seb Heyman is your top 5. Constructors. Blanco has pulled away by quite a margin here with that double podium, double 1-2. And Dylan and Tyler and Newest are all tied for 2nd place. McLaren in 5th, Aston in 6th, and these guys don't have anything. Fastest pit stop of the day was Daniel Blanco. 2nd was Scott, then Emilio. So that's cool. And that is it for today. That was insane. That was crazy. Have you ever? No, I have never. That is so cool. I've never seen a photo finish in Formula 1 in this game, ever. Ever. Holy cow, that was awesome. That was so cool. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Las Vegas is up next. Let's take a look at these circuits. So there's Austin, Mexico, and Canada. Next up we go to Vegas. Then after that we start our European swing as we go to the Netherlands, Belgium, the UK, and then we finish at Miami. But that was an awesome race. Best race of the season, without a doubt. And then I'll see you guys next week for Las Vegas. See you guys then. And thanks for an amazing race. That was so cool.